again, this is Curin here, and like I said, this is actually, if you've just watched the last episode, or if you watched it, this one is just being recorded after the last one, because I'm in a mood to play. So, I need to really check, actually, the actual time. Okay. Because I've recorded 3 episodes now in a row. But it's going to be lots of fun, and I'm going to fix this sand spot eventually here, and that one over there. I just don't know how yet. But what we're going to do today is search for some clay. And I will also need sand, but okay, really gonna be bothersome, isn't it, to get this stuff? Because it has to be underwater. It doesn't bother me if I ruin underwater terrain. Okay, come on. Nope. Okay, I need torches on my hotbar. Okay, and then I can do this. Haha! Pro tip. That is how you manage to stay alive long periods of time underwater. And I'm going to need a lot of clay. So, I know this is kind of going to be a little bit boring, but so this is actually going to be part of Railcraft, but it is a good source of power for just about everything. And it's something that you do with coal, and you usually use it to actually make steel, because you have to use this or charcoal to make steel. So I'm kind of hinting more at what it actually is, and I'm gonna tell you guys once I actually get enough stuff to actually make it. It is very expensive to make, but you only need one of them, technically. It's very slow, though. It's a slow process. It converts your coal into something else. It doesn't actually cost anything, though. It actually just generates stuff. The only cost is you lose the coal in the process, obviously. But it makes something new out of the coal, which is better and faster. So. And this really works very slowly underwater. So, derp. Haha! Survival. I'm gonna run out of this tool soon. And I really wish that there is a way. I just don't have it yet to make it so underwater was a lot easier. But I don't have. First of all, I could easily do with some Aqua Affinity armor, on my helm, so I could last longer underwater. But that's not gonna happen because I don't have. I think it takes a lot of levels to get that. It's a higher level thing. There, that's what I needed. And I almost ran out of my tool. How much sand do I have? Probably not much. Maybe more than I think I do. I have 21 blocks of sand. I think I'm going to actually end up going to my other world. And it's going to nighttime here. So maybe this is a good plan. To go to the other world. What are you? You is a flower. Okay, so flowers look very pretty in this pack. It's a strange looking flower, which is why I picked it up. Okay, so I'm gonna get home. And I'm gonna use that nifty little book that's sitting in my house. But real quick, first of all, this is also another cool thing that if you often are just kind of going back and forth and repairing your tool, you can do that. It's a lot faster. I'm really quickly going to, though, make another one of these and take it with me. And I'm trying to remember, that's a stencil table, I don't need that. Is this the one that takes tool station? What does tool station take? I don't remember. I need to have my book. I should have my helmet on. It takes a crafting table. Okay, that's actually not that hard. I already obviously, yes, have a crafting table, but I want to keep one crafting table with me so I can do some stuff with it. I'm really quick gonna drop all my stuff off that's just kind of destroying my inventory space. Okay, and I don't have any of that. Golem supplies, I don't think I have anything that goes in there. I do have mob drops, so I'm really quick gonna throw some stuff in mob drops because I have the spider eye. I'm gonna really quick reorganize. I really don't know what to do with those tool bindings. Got some more gunpowder. I want to keep the coal on me. Got some dirt, which I can use to move around and use for stuff. The wood that I can just kind of throw in here. And I've got sugar canes, which can go in my gardening supplies. Got a lot of sugar canes. Okay, and that pretty much is it. Okay. Now, I told you guys there's a faster way to make bread. And you can get this wheat flour. And wheat flour, I'm going to take actually just actually it won't be 2 sticks. I'm going to take a piece of wood. I should have brought some wood with me. I do need a little bit of wood. And just throw wheat flour in a furnace. I could waste my coal, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to just drop a little bit of that, and I really only should need another piece. And it turns into bread. It's cheaper, and this recipe was made because there's another recipe out there that you can make barley into barley flour and then cook it up into bread. So this was kind of a way to make wheat not so pathetic, because barley is actually kind of common. It's not like it's super uber rare. Now, I'm really eventually going to rename that from H29, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. And someone honking outside. Annoyances, annoyances. Okay, and I'm gonna take my mattock. When you're not actually in the water, and the stuff I'm actually like stuck on, that little funny colored dirt looking stuff, is actually just mud, which you can make some muddy tools with if you want, but I'm not going to, so because they're like the lowest tier possible. Okay, and it's officially going towards nighttime. And those are cattails. And some lily pads, obviously. Lily pads. Lily pads are cool. Kind of like bow ties. Lol, 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 lol. If you don't understand that reference, you're sad and deprived. It's turning nighttime. And yes, I can actually tell time of day based on my minimap. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way to turn that off. But clocks are also kind of expensive because they use gold and redstone. So I don't really know if I care that much about it telling the time of day for me. Okay, so I've gotten quite a bit. I think I have more than enough clay, but more clay is good because clay has a lot of uses. there's nothing in. For some reason I wanted to say that there was no water in there. Okay. Ooh, what's that? I'm not sure what that is. A portobello. What can it be used for? And if you press U on an item, it will tell you all the recipes that can be used in. And apparently a portobello cannot be used in anything. It is purely to ask you what it's for. But I'm gonna see. Okay, there's some sand over here, and something broke over here. Oh, it's a little cave. How nice. How useful. Okay, so I'm gonna try and stop being pushed. I don't really care about kind of burning this land up because this isn't where I plan on sitting for most of my time. I'll probably put an outpost out here, but nothing too big. Just because I don't want to really get rid of my original world. I was kind of thinking of what I wanted to say there. Sorry for the pause. But I don't want to get rid of the base world that we've already put a lot of time into. And so it would kind of be a shame. So I'm going to keep it. And this one will only get used as necessary. Okay, so I only have 54 sand, which is not enough. So I'm really quickly going to show you all the uses clay has. So I'm not actually going to... And I put a waypoint so I can find the Mistcraft book again. And it's apparently a dark color that doesn't really show up very well. And this is where I spawn back in, where the linking book takes me. Linking books do not have to take you back to where the descriptive book was. Okay, and I don't think I was actually going the right place. I need to go here and repair my Matic, which I really didn't have to come back here to do, but I didn't really think about that. You know, I built something and forgot I had it. Okay, so clay. We're really quick gonna show what clay can be used for. Now, it can be used apparently in the ink mixer to make something that generates a platform. So it will generate a platform wherever the linking book is used. It can be used to make a sculpting tool to move and stretch stuff. I don't know what mod that's from. It can make a clay block. There are more pages here in shape crafting. It makes glass files, which is something for Thaumcraft. Wedge, this is making sculptures. Don't know what it does. Healing frame, which is type of bee thing. A builder's backpack. And some more glass files using magic wax. It's just a different way of making it. Instead of using glass blocks, it uses glass pane and magic wax. So, and then shapeless crafting, which means it doesn't actually have to be in this order. It can be in anywhere. You get all your types of chalk, which are how you make a nexus. You use, I don't know what purple chalk you need for purple chalk. I know what you need for blue, red, and white. I don't know what purple needs to make a purple nexus. But they generate your power for Ars Magica. And then there is a glaze base. Requires it. And then grout. Grout you use to make, and I'm trying to think of what it makes, because you smelt it. And it makes seared brick. And seared brick is needed for another multi-block structure. But that I don't think is everything. I just need to get back to clay. Go on, clay. You could also apparently put it in a mixer and make a ceramic glaze. and you can obviously put it in a furnace, whatever type of furnace you want. And then you can make bricks. And bricks are also another use. And I clicked the wrong button. Derp. We're actually kind of hitting up our time here, which is actually kind of where it's nice that I'm not doing stuff. Bricks now will have, obviously, their normal usage of making flower pots, normal brick blocks, and then there's the coke oven, which is what we're making. The coke oven takes 4 bricks per block. You can also make it using 2 sandy blocks put together, and then it takes 5 sand. So a lot of sand and a little bit of clay, a little bit of clay. So it takes a lot. You also can use it in detector blocks, which detect if there's a tank over it, and specific things that you can do. A bleach bone block, don't know what that's for. A solid fueled firebox, that's for some more power stuff, but it takes a fire charge, and fire charges are expensive. A rain shield for an alveary, which is a large bee thing, and that's it that it's directly used in. And then you can actually, if you press R, you can look at the recipe, and it takes 1 sand and 2 sandy bricks, which sandy bricks come from fitted sandy stone, which gets from sandy blocks. So that's how you can turn sandy blocks into coke oven bricks. So I think that's just about it, and I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. And I think between this episode and next, I'm gonna kind of get some more sand because it's gonna take a while, and then I'll be back. So yeah, see you guys next time.